Okay, in this video we talk about Chapter 5 of Obi Wan Kenobi after this. Hello out there, I'm the oldest nerd, and in this video, of course, Chapter 5 of Obi Wan Kenobi. And in this, we learn a little bit more about Third Sister and where she came from. We already knew a little bit about her being a youngling, but we're filled in with a great deal more detail about where her character comes from. She has witnessed the murder by the hands of Anakin Skywalker, all of the other younglings. She was one that got away, maybe the only one, and she did it by pretending to have died. So her feelings about Darth Vader are more than just her ambition to be the Grand Inquisitor. And so this is a very complicated relationship here, and one that Obi-Wan tries to influence. And this is led to some skepticism by the other rebels that would like to just protect the innocents and get them out of the way. And yet there has been, as we know at the end of the last episode, a tracking sensor was put on Lola, and Lola has done a bit of sabotage. And this is something that is adding some tension to the episode. But what we see is Obi-Wan pretty much taking command of the whole operation and knowing enough about Anakin Skywalker, and in some flashbacks into their early training, it's something that is telling in just how knowledgeable Obi-Wan Kenobi is. There's more to being a Jedi than just fighting and just winning battles, but rather to the point of having the wisdom to know how to fight and how to go against insurmountable odds. Now, there was still enough plot armor here to allow the main characters to get away. There's some things that I might not have expected a 10-year-old to know anything about, but it does show courageousness of Princess Leia. She is not just some damsel in distress. She is an active member of the group and uses her small size to her advantage. At any rate, we see much more of Third Sister and try to dig more into her psyche before Darth Vader arrives, having followed the tracking and making it down on the planet's surface and going after Kenobi. We're not quite sure whether he wants Kenobi dead or whether he just wants him to kneel down to him. That was never terribly clear, even in this episode. But they, of course, will both live to fight again, as you knew before you drove up. But once again, very good use of the special effects here. Some of the same kind of tricks that have been done before to help our heroes survive. Some of these that work in universe as well as in believability to the viewer. So not much to say about this. It was like a 40-minute episode, and it is a link to things to happen. And one of the things that it did, and we won't give away, is that it set up for the next plot. We know now that what this all is about is not necessarily about getting Princess Leia back to Alderaan, but a much bigger plot on the outside of that they're going to have to deal with before they return her home. Like his characterization now, he's gone from the self-pity to the person who can take on the responsibility for everyone else, and also be able to show that he has some abilities beyond his Jedi tricks that go beyond the what we've seen before. So this is it was a good episode, and we see some of our old friends come back, and we'll see more of them, of course, as time goes on. It's rich in characterization of the supporting characters, and we'll see more of this. And of course, there's a little tension at the very end of the episode. One little detail that Kenobi left out that might be something that will cue the third sister on to the continuance of the pursuit. So please leave your comments below. We always enjoy reading them. And of course, if you have not subscribed yet, please do so. And of course, we're also reviewing Star Trek of Strange New Worlds and the Orville, which is still early on in its run. And we will get back in a couple of weeks to the original series retro reviews as well. But for now, with things to watch, don't go far.